There are many reasons that people are against vaccination that root from different theories that have been spread around about the risks of vaccines. However, a lot of those theories have little to no truth. One of the most popular and discouraging theories is that children can become autistic through vaccination. Over a decade ago, a study was published by British surgeon Andrew Wakefield that showed correlation between vaccinations and autism in 12 children. This theory was later retracted because a larger number of children were tested, 90,000, and there was no correlation between vaccination and autism. This myth has absolutely no merit, and Surgeon Wakefield lost his medical license due to many factual errors with his article. Another reason people criticize or don't believe in vaccines is because they believe that natural immunity is better. Although this can be true in some cases, there are higher risks of death associated with catching the disease naturally rather than being vaccinated. To go along with the topic of naturally preventing diseases, people also believe that better sanitation and hygiene measures are more effective than a vaccine. Increasing sanitation, hygiene, and bettering your nutrition are definitely ways to help prevent diseases and illnesses, but vaccines are proven to be way more effective. An example of vaccine effectiveness compared to natural alternative ways of preventing a disease is the measles outbreak that took place during the mid to late 1900s. In 1963, there were 400,000 measles cases on average per year. People were practicing better sanitation and hygiene habits, but it wasn't nearly as effective as vaccines. When a vaccine was developed, by 1970, the yearly rate decreased to approximately 25,000 cases compared to the previous rate of 400,000 cases a year. People also believe that unsafe toxins that are put into vaccines can harm your body. Concerns over mercury, aluminum, and formaldehyde being present in vaccines have become an argument against vaccination. Although these chemicals can be toxic to the body in certain ways, vaccines that are FDA approved use a small trace of these chemicals. We also ingest these chemicals daily. For example, formaldehyde is also produced in our body's metabolic system at much greater rates than the amount in vaccines. We also ingest approximately 30 to 50 milligrams of aluminum daily, which is 20 times the amount of aluminum permitted to be present in vaccines. Some of these toxins are also in the foods we eat, like formaldehyde here is in pears.
There are a lot of parents that are starting to refuse vaccinations. However, they are all categorized into 4 categories: religious beliefs, philosophical, social, and desire for more information from healthcare providers. Because of this, a lot of parents have concerns about the vaccinations and what vaccines are going into their child's bloodstream. To help this problem, pharmacists and other healthcare providers can learn the reasons why parents are concerned and maybe learn how to help the parents understand why it is a good idea to get the vaccines. For parents to make good decisions for their children, education is the key. Although in the United States there are no laws against vaccinations, states have minor laws that make exemptions for certain people. In the article exploring the reason behind parental refusal of vaccines, written by Chefra McKee and Kristen Bohannon, it stated that all 50 states allow medical exemptions for certain patients, such as those who are immune-compromised or allergic to various vaccine components. The article also states that there are 30 states that allow exemptions for children whose parents cite religious reasons, and 18 states that make special accommodations for those expressing philosophical reasons. Although states are making exemptions for religious reasons, some might not understand the reason behind people who are refusing vaccinations because of religion. The number of religious exemptions have been rising in the 21st century, and it isn't planning to stop. This could be worse for the children who are not getting vaccinations, because now they have more risks of getting the illness than people who are getting the vaccines. There are a lot of reasons against vaccines, but one of the religious reasons is deep founded in Catholicism. A lot of vaccines are made out of cells of an aborted fetus. Since Catholics are against abortion, they wouldn't allow a vaccine made out of cells of an aborted fetus go into their own and their child's bloodstream. Another reason that parents are refusing vaccination is philosophical reasons. In 2015, the U.S. had an outbreak of measles. When observed, parents indicate a variety of reasons for delaying or refusing vaccines for their children. Most of these reasons are about safety and lack of belief in the need for vaccinations. Those who argue against vaccinations often feel like they are being forced to vaccinate or not having the ability to choose what is best for them and their family. Philosophical and personal belief exemptions to vaccination lays on 2 emotional pillars: fear and control. In the article News and Views, Philosophical and Personal Belief Exemptions from Vaccines by the Vaccine Update for Healthcare Provider, it stated, human nature is to fear things we do not know and to control as much as we can. So when parents are confronted with giving their babies vaccines, both of these emotions tend to work against making the safest decision. This means that everyone fears things that they do not know. If parents don't know what the vaccine does, then they will be afraid to give it to their families. In a way, vaccines suffer from irony. They are among some of the best studied products we put into our bodies. Before a vaccine could be given to a human, it undergoes years of testing to show that it works and that the vaccine is safe. However, parents don't understand the reasons behind vaccines. In the end, the reason why parents are refusing vaccination is that they fear what the vaccine may do to their kids, and based on the article and the facts presented above, it is human to fear what we don't understand.